Why do Twin Peaks girls get tipped more than at most other restaurants?
Obviously, their conversation.
They do have quality conversation.
There we go. Somebody's got to put them through school. Anyway. What?
God.
What?
Wow. Well,
somebody.
It is, well, yeah. July 16th, this channel has just done. Like, the economy's so bad that it's forcing people down the hole to where now it's my problem as a consumer to pay the workers that should be getting paid by these companies. But at the same time, it's like, why is it my problem? No.
Because they pass the cost on to the consumer. That's what all these corporations do.
Well, if we pay our workers a fair wage, then we're gonna have to raise the price of goods. They're already raising the price of goods. Already $12 for a combo at Wendy's. Like, what's it gonna be, $15, $20 if you decide to pay Darnell $15 an hour?
Tips, do you agree?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Malcolm Eugene.
Will Robertson here.
We are Social Sabotage. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
I will wait right here while you do it.
Right, my man. Woman says drive-through worker was disgusted when she didn't want to pay it forward for another customer's order.
So define pay it forward for the people at home.
We'll go with this. You're in a drive-through. Okay. You're proceeding to leave. They look you in the face because you're at the checkout when you're sitting in your drive-through. You're leaving. They look you in the face. Hey, I know you just paid for the meal you did, but wouldn't it be good to take care of the person behind you?
No, fuck that motherfucker. Like, what? So no.
Where's this coming from?
What if the
black AF energy?
What if the person behind me is like my ex or something like that? What? No. I
know what you're thinking. We're gonna give you a little bit more info. So, okay. Like most people, she was minding her business. She took her order and went up to pay at the window for her meal. The woman standing at the register, however, asked her a question that she thought was rather strange. So she pulled up to pay, and then the lady is still holding my card. She just letting you know that there's a cop behind you. Confused as to why that might have been any concern to her, Samantha said, "Oh, okay." Before the drive-through worker continued their encounter by asking, "Do you want to pay it forward?"
Yeah, but paying it forward is, if it's the holiday season, I have done it before. Out of the
generosity
of my
genuine authenticity.
Yeah.
But when you pressure somebody holding their debit card, how do you know that this woman didn't have a certain amount of money she was spending a day? How do you know this woman cares for the situation of whatever this cop is
I wish somebody would try to ask me that.
Holding your card, looking you in the face like, check out who's behind you.
See,
Jesus is behind you, and he would like you to pay it forward.
They're gonna force.
No one's saying that you shouldn't take care of people. You shouldn't tip depending on the service you receive. I get that. But when you hold somebody's method of payment captive and then do this weird moral compass, high road thing where you're saying like morally I'm wrong and I'm morally worse than you are because I'm not willing to give in to giving and paying it forward, that's crap. So you're telling me because this person's a cop, I'm obligated to pay them for doing their job? I already pay their taxes. I am paying their income. I'm taking care of them already.
Speaking of paying people to do their job, you add tipping to the mix.
Yeah.
You know what? Companies should pay their workers a fair wage.
Absolutely.
Now, granted, you're in an entry-level position.
Yes.
You know what? People who are in the position of McDonald's are usually people who are either in school, high school, or college, living at home with their parents or in a dorm on some sort of scholarship or whatever.
Usually fixed income, yes.
Yeah. I feel like we're getting forced to spend more money than what we have intended on spending. In a service-based business, tipping should always be the standard, and that's my opinion. They're coming to your table, they're asking what you want, they keep your water full or whatever beverage you're drinking. Yeah, I see that. They are actively engaging and making sure that your experience is great.
The fact that now self-checkouts are now offering, I haven't seen any yet. It hasn't got to maybe Kansas level. Maybe there's certain places that do it. I haven't seen it at any, Whole Foods or any Walmarts, anything here yet. The fact that these other cities, other states are starting to do that it's weird, man.
It's very weird.
Okay, now if I'm tipping, is it coming, who's it going to since it's at the self-checkout? You didn't elaborate where it's going to.
It's going to our employee pizza party because we don't pay our employees the way that they should be paid, but we will make sure that they are fed right.
Yeah, pizza parties, because that's what grown people want is a pizza party.
I was watching a video about someone getting upset about not getting a tip at Starbucks. And
the baristas and everything, taking care of them. Yeah, it's been a real big thing with that.
I'm like, you only poured the coffee. You didn't bring it to the table. You didn't bust it wide open. Like, what's happening right now?
Well, because they feel, especially if you have a overcomplicated order, the way there's a certain way that they prepare it. But that's what it is. You're already spending, I don't know what the average is, $8 to $10 for a cup of coffee. I don't know how much it is. Obviously, it's going to vary from city to city, but you're spending that much. But at the same time, the person that's a barista shouldn't expect people to do that. You shouldn't expect somebody to tip you as a pizza delivery. You know that'd be nice.
Like, the economy's so bad that it's forcing people down the fucking hole to where now it's my problem as a consumer to pay the workers that should be getting paid by these companies. But at the same time, it's like, why is it my problem? No.
Because they pass the cost on to the consumer. That's what all these corporations do.
Well, if we pay our workers a fair wage, then we're going to have to raise the price of goods. They're already raising the price of goods. Already $12 for a combo at Wendy's. Like, what's it going to be, $15, $20 if you decide to pay Darnell fucking, $15 an hour? Like, I don't understand. Why do Twin Peaks girls get tipped more than at most other restaurants?
Obviously, their conversation.
They do have quality conversation.
There we go. Somebody's got to put them through school. Anyway. What?
God.
What?
Wow. Well,
somebody.
It is, July 16th. This channel has just done. Climates like that, like strip clubs, Twin Peaks, Hooters. Mm-hmm. The amount they tip is based on the level of parasocial relationship that the guys are usually feel like that they are reciprocating towards the female.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I agree.
But as far as the whole paying it forward thing, that's just a new level of disrespect that I will.
Could you imagine that though? Being that pressured, like somebody's trying. I mean, you or I are most people like, okay, give me back my car. This is weird. I don't care that this person's a cop, firefighter, whatever. If I say, hey, take care of him, that's different. But for you to do it, and I'm like, oh, I didn't realize that that's a police officer. Okay, yeah, absolutely. I didn't realize that was Inspector Gadget behind me.
Yeah, what in the Chinese Communist Party is going on here?
That's weird. Like I said, you don't know how much money they have on the account. On top of that, their plan was not to take. Maybe she's feeding her family. She's not here, or feeding herself. Why is she obligated to take care of somebody else in their business?
Plus paying it forward. If they knew I paid it forward, and then they order half the goddamn menu.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Hey, you want to pay it forward? Sure, $5. Whatever he wants.
It's not a tax write-off either. I don't get any paperwork from this shit. So it's like, why would I even do this? I mean, like you said before, generosity out of your heart is the reason why you should do it. Mm-hmm. But I'm not going to do it because some cashier just suggested that I be a nice person.
I wonder if they're getting a percentage or something. Maybe there's something incentivizing them to do it. Just like back in the days at Sears when we were forced to sell like gold cards and stuff. They were trying to incentivize you to sell a gold MasterCard or platinum card. Like I wonder if they're getting a percentage of some type of bonus or something like that. So like I said, guys, if you want to do it generosity, like because you want to do it because you want to, hey, take care of it. Here's $100, do it. That's great. And you're not doing it for clout or virtual signaling. We're all for it. But to sit there as a cashier or as anybody else and try to pressure people into doing something, no, unacceptable. And she explained, expressing with her face that she was completely interested in paying for the police officer's meal. As she posted in the caption, my total was $2.19, but the worker didn't seem to take too kindly to her reaction. She goes on, she looked like she was really disgusted. Service.
Like, you do not realize that I only spent $2.19. It's not because that's all I wanted. It's because that's all I can afford.
His meal's $25, and I'm spending $2.19.
Like, yeah, come on now. Like, let's figure this out.
I gotta go get gas after this, so that little bit,
yeah,
this $10 is only gonna give me.
Hell no, dude. Like they got me.
Like I said, this is 2023. 3 years after the COVID, and it is still popping off. It's still, and we're more than halfway through the year. It's still popping off. But anyway, guys, again, hit the notification bell.
Or
subscribe.
Don't.
Or go ahead and hit it. You're enjoying the content. You're consuming it. You made it this far. What's a little click here? What's a little click there? Why not?
You guys are trash.
You know, and then you start attacking your audience like a lot of these people do. I'm like, is it like a reverse psychology? If you tell them that you don't need them, does it then work?
I don't know.
That's weird. That's weird. You know. But seriously, guys, it's all helpful. We appreciate the time you're taking to watch. We appreciate those who've been with us since day one.
Day one.
Day oneers. We appreciate it. Day by day, we're going to continue to get better and provide you guys quality content. And anything else you'd like to say to the world?
Tipping. Tip when you feel like you should.
There we go.
And don't tip when you feel like you shouldn't.
There we go.
My name is Malcolm Udine.
Will Robertson.
He already said all the stuff, so we're just going to be like outro and